Really revel over the short course journey, and he was very strong tonight.
Yeah, he's a nice horse. I was unsure of how it was going to unplay early, but once it all sort of fell my way and I was able to find the front, I thought he was going to be really hard to beat. And, we have a fair opinion of the horse, and he raced some pretty good horses in that race just then. And it probably just shows that he's got a bright future.
Yeah, and that was my next question. How far do you see him going? And obviously, the general opinion in the stable at the moment, he's got a very good future.
Yeah, we definitely think the horse has a lot of ability. The plan will probably be to place him in the M1s here over the shorter races and try and get him to about M3 grade, and then he'll most likely head up to Sydney, where he'll be able to race a lot of mile races. He's probably just not tractable enough to stick around here for the Country Cup type races. So we'll try and place him here at Melton, and then he'll eventually end up in Sydney.
This horse trialled really nicely here at Tabcorp Park recently, and Ahmed, as we know, is a brilliant trainer. He knows how to get him spot on, and he had this horse spot on tonight.
No, thank you very much. He raced awesome, and full credit to Ahmed. He had him right on point tonight, and he come back to me good, and he kicked away at the end, and he finished off strong.
Yeah, he seems a very Dow type. We've seen him here on a number of occasions. A few times been a little bit unlucky, so it's good to see for the connections a nice win here at Melton this evening.
Yeah, definitely. No, thanks very much, and appreciate it, Ahmed. Cheers.
Nikki's Idol, who's been racing in great form for Glenn Douglas, and I think one of the most informed drivers in Victoria at the moment, is young lady Monique Burnett. I don't think she's ever driven any better than what she has in the past 4 to 5 months. Well done, Monty. Great to catch up with you again. This is becoming a regular habit now.
Yeah, Rob, it's great. I'm not complaining. I don't mind talking to you out here.
Well, a fantastic effort again by this horse, and Glenn's done a stellar job in preparing him.
Yeah, he's done an absolute great job, especially to keep him so consistent. He's been, every race, he's always tried his hardest out, but tonight the speed was on the whole way, so it was really good for him.
It was a race of tactics. It was just nearly a cycle race. Everyone kept moving, making a move forward.
Yeah, everyone wanted a piece of the action. I didn't think I'd actually get to the breeze down the back, but when I did, I wasn't complaining. So, and he actually drew away from him, so he's gone super.
Well done on the win with My Tribeca. That was her 8th win from 21 starts. That was her 3rd run back from a spell. She hasn't had a lot of racing throughout her career, but certainly shows plenty of ability and got the job done really nicely tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Rob. I mean, she's got many tricks up her sleeve, this one, but there's no doubting the raw ability is there, I think tonight she wouldn't have been out of place in a Dullard Cup field, but, Anton chose the easier option just to try and give her a kill, and we're just working on her manners and getting her head right. But, the team at Yabby Dam have done a great job with this one, taking their time, being very patient, and, hopefully this is a sign of things to come.
He won here at about 70 to 1 about a few weeks ago. He's come out and won again. Then he ran a terrific unlucky 5th. And here he is, drawn barrier 1, $37, and everyone they don't know what they don't like Bernie. He's just such a beautiful horse.
Yeah, well, I love Bernie. He's one of the favourites. As you said, look, we probably weren't the best horse in it, but we certainly had the best draw and got the best run. As we said when we won last time, he's just that type of horse. It's good enough if the run presents itself, he's there.
He's an opportunist, and one thing that we know with Bernie, he's very dour. He can sit off speed, and he'll keep coming. And that race tonight, again, was set up for it.
Well, that's right. As soon as Nathan crossed me, he was on a loose rein, just jogging along. He wastes no extra energy, and, he likes them rolling along because he just sits there and doesn't waste any energy. And, we peeled at the right time and got him.
You sat there quietly on the home turn. I wasn't sure whether you had anything left. I don't know whether you were just trying to save that last dive, that last 50 metres, but talk me through it.
Well, sometimes the straight can be too long and other times it can be too short. So, Glenferrie Typhoon, I know he trialled well and he had one trial back, and he always seems to race best early in his preparation. But he's shown in the past he has a tendency to get a little bit untidy at the finish when he's not 110%. So I basically got beside him and just maintained my spot, and I was hoping that we might see a repeat, and tonight we did. And fortunately, this big girl, she's really on song at present, and really Lils has done a great job with her, and take me hat off to him, really.
Tonight, he got a beautiful draw, barrier one. He was able to lead. He was controlled the race. Chris Elford knows the horse extremely well, and everything unfolded beautifully for you, Chris, as a word as they let him go.
Yeah, he came up to the gate really good, and just, you know, he was full tilt the first sort of 100, but once he held the front, he was, as you said, always in control. You know, he's just a privilege to be part of this horse. He's, you know, just something special. He just... You wouldn't think much of him when you drive him. You don't know what you got, but when it's time to go, he sure knows what to do.
He's such a professional. He's got the Lenny the Shark trait. He knows where the outside fence is. He doesn't like the pegs when he comes into a home straight. I think he just likes to make things entertaining.
Yeah, I think he just likes getting close to the camera because he doesn't seem to do it so much down the back straight, but it's just when he gets out on his own. If there's something racing him sort of hard, he doesn't seem to do it as bad. It's just when he gets out on his own.
Shane's lamenting that you didn't nominate him for the Inter-Dominion, Lauren. What do you think?
I was actually thinking the same thing after the race. You know, it's a shame. I'd love to see this horse in some big races. You know, he's just so arrogant and strong, and you know, he'll be a major player in some of those big races. Well,
you alluded to us last week when we spoke about the horse's victory that you know you felt he's a serious horse. He proved it again tonight, and at the moment there's plenty more to come. He's been around, hasn't he? He's had plenty of racing, 74 starts, so he certainly hasn't been missed up to this point, but it certainly hasn't stopped him in any way.
No, definitely. You know, he had his start of his career in Queensland, so which they love to race a couple of times a week, and it's what this fella's done. But it's only early days for this horse. He's got no idea how to race yet. But you know, there's not many horses I drive around Melton that you look around at the 400 and you got a lap full of horse, and he's still very green in his racing. So you know, we're really excited for the future of this horse.
Give us a bit of a rundown about his background.
Yeah, I think Tim bought him when he was at the trials over there off Michael House, and obviously impressed with what he's seen. And yeah, done a really good job. I think he won his first 4 in a row. Then I think he raced in the Derby his 5th start, and then the Jewels. So he sort of, you know, any time he hadn't been racing at real elite level, he's dominated. So you know, really nice horse in the making. He's
also out of a Better's Delight mare or broodmare, so he might be doing a good job broodmare side too.
Yeah, well, you know, Tim's always had a big opinion of him, so, you know, both times I've driven him, he's given me a really good feel, so, you know, obviously he's got a very big future.
What's the plan for him?
I think he's just going to meet through and aim for the 4 and 5-year-old champs at here on the November the 11th, so that's the first main aim anyway.
Enjoying the environment, and he's getting the results. Well done.
Thank you very much. Yeah, he's been going really good. He likes racing on the pegs, and you know he was after his last run, he pulled up a bit sick, so we sent him to the water walker for a week, and he's been working really well since.
Yeah, well, you've had a good association with him so far since he joined the stable. A few challenging moments, but overall it's been very good.
Yeah, he wants it his own way. He wants to run along a bit, and I've just let him. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't.